Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could strum through a song called Maybe You Were the One by Mowrey. And we're going to end up kind of working this in root position through most of the song, and then we're going to end up capoing for the modulation at the end. We're going to start out with our intro around a G major chord. And the way you play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now, another way you may want to play your G is doing the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string, and that's another way you might want to play your G major through the song. And you kind of hear this cool little rhythm pattern where it's kind of a down, up, kill it, down, kind of on the G. Down, kill it, down, down, kill it, down. So it's kind of like a little reggae pattern almost. And then when we hit our intro, actually we start out with 4 G's to kind of kick it off. And then we do 2 more G's, and then we go to a D major chord. And when we play D major, first finger goes to the G string 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. That sounds really, really happy. And then from the D, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And when we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. That sounds really, really happy. Another way you may want to think about playing the C, though, is doing something called C major 9, where you do the first finger on the D string 2nd fret, second finger on the A string 3rd fret, third finger on the B string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. That sounds really, really happy. And then from the C, we're going to be going back to our G major chord, and then do another G. And we almost kind of start that over again with G, G, D major, and then a C, and then a C. And then we have this cool hit on an E minor chord. When you play E minor, first finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you might also want to think about taking the 3rd finger and going to the B string 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string 3rd fret, and then making that an E minor 7 too. So you have this kind of big push on the E minor, and then we do an E minor and then a D, and then we go back to C, and then we go back to E minor, and then D major is kind of a hit to kind of lead us into kind of a tag almost, where we kind of hit a G major and then a C major, and then a G major, and then a C major, and then a G major, and then a C major, and then a big G major. Now through that part, what it really kind of sounds like is kind of that down up, or kill it down up, kill it down. So G, G, D, D, C, C, G, 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 D, D, C, C, and then we got a big E minor, and then our E minor, D, and then C, E minor, D, and then on that tag, this is kind of cool, the G gets the down up, and the C gets the down, so G, C, G, C, G, kind of at the end. And then from there, then we go into our main verse progression. And our main verse starts on the C major chord, and then we do another C, and then we go to D major, and then we do another D, and then we go back to C major, but then we go to a G major chord, but you're going to hear the A string on the 2nd fret coming out of that, and that's called G/B, or G with a B in the bass. And then we go to an E minor chord, and then a D major chord, and then we go back to C, and another C, and then a D major, and then another D major, and then we go to our E minor chord, and then we go to an F major chord. If you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Or a good substitute for that is to do an F major 7, where you do the first finger on the B string 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7. And then from the F, we're going to be going back to our C major chord, and then we end our verse kind of with 2 D majors at the very, very end. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to kind of support my voice, I like using a consistent strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the C and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we do that a lot to kind of get your right hand used to it. And we tried that through that verse. We'd have C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, C, down, up, G/B, down, up, D minor, down, up, B, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D minor, down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part. And on our chorus, there are a couple places where you may want to do just kind of a down, down, up on a couple of the chords, actually. Kind of like that chorus tag, or that tag we were doing in the intro earlier. But so we'd have G with a down, down, up, down, up, C, down, G, down, down, D, down, 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 D, down, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, D, down, up. And then we almost kind of repeat that. The G, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, down. And then the second time we go to an E minor chord. And then do our E minor and D half A. And then there's a big push on the C chord. And then we go right back to that E minor, D. And then we kind of hit a chorus tag where we kind of do the G and the C half A. And then we kind of do a whole G major to kind of set ourselves up for our next verse. Now one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the C you'd have the A for the bass. On the D you'd have the D for the bass. On the G you'd have the low E for the bass. On the G/B you'd do the A for the bass. On the E minor you'd have the low E for the bass. On the F bar you'd have the low E for the bass. And on the F major 7 you'd have the D for the bass. So we tried that next verse with basses. We'd have C with an A bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, D with a D bass down, up, down, D with a D bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G/B with an A bass down, up, down, E minor with a bass down, up, down, D with a D bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, C with an A bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, E minor with a bass, F bass down, up, down, C with an A bass, D with a D bass, and randomly on that D chord, you will kind of hear this bass line where you play open D, third on the A, a second on the A, and then open A. So if you wanted to, you could even do kind of a bass down up around the D chord to kind of get that bass line to kind of come in. And I'm kind of cheating that slightly, but using my pinky for the A string third, first finger for the A string second, and then going back to the open A. And then from there, we'll be going into our second chorus. And we tried our second chorus with basses. We'd have G with low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, G with low E bass down, D with a D bass down, up, down, D with a D bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, D with a D bass down. And we kind of start that over again. G, C, G, D, D, C, C, and then we go to E minor that second time, and then kind of that E minor, D, and then we're back to our C, and we kind of repeat that E minor, D, and then we kind of go into kind of a transitional tag where we do kind of a G major, and then we do a C, and then a D major, and then from there, actually we do the G major, and then we capo. So we kind of take the capo, and if you put the capo on 2nd fret, then now your G major is really an A major chord, your C is really a D, your D major is really an E major chord, and your E E minor is really an F sharp minor chord. And so right on that spot, you may want to do kind of that last G and then kind of hit the C, D, it's kind of the down, down, up, or the bass down, up. And then we kind of go into an a cappella chorus. Now you could just kind of back this up with just kind of working your voice, or you could kind of back that up with chords. And then you have G with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, C with an A bass, C with an A bass. Then we have the E minor, D, C, E minor, D. And then from there, then we'll be going into our outro part. We have our G, C, G, C, then an E minor, D, G, C, G, C, G, C, and at the end there's kind of this big push on C, G at the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Maybe You Were the One by Dude Mowrey. So good luck!